Yeah. What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am him, Junes, the NBIC, giving all praise and glory to the heavenlies, for they are worthy to be what? To be praised. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to all you guys for your continuous support, leaving all that feedback, the positive, the negative, all things is respected and needed because it allows me to do what I do best, and that is to continue keeping my foot on you heathens, you he-grows, and the newly installed heathenites. Next round of applause for that. Yeah, man. Apparently, as you can see, your favorite black president has made a return to endorse Kamala Harris. Now, before I get into and play these videos, I really want you guys to just think this through, right? Especially you black and brown people. Before you get into your emotions, I really need you guys to think this through. Think about it for a second. Ask yourself this question. What can we honestly say that these people have done for us? And I'm speaking right now about the Democratic Party, right? What did these people do for us? And not only are we going to talk about the Obama return, we're going to also talk about the Kamala Harris economic plans. Yeah, she, anyway. Then we're going to talk about the migrants that are taking over in Colorado. Okay. And last but not least, just giving an insight on why religion is still not the way. It will never be the way. And if it is, somebody show me the benefits of it. And don't tell me the good paying jobs. Don't tell me the nice cars, the homes. No. If religion is not giving us pure salvation and freedom, then it's really not doing absolutely nothing. So we're gonna tap into that. But without further ado, man, let's get into this Obama stuff, man. Let's get into it. Let me get into the other side. There we go. Listen carefully, people.
The people who will decide this election are asking a very simple question. Who will fight for me? Who's thinking about my future, about my children's future, about our future together? One thing is for certain.
Watch the symbols.
Donald Trump is not losing sleep over that question. Here's a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago. It has been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamala. There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes. It just goes on and on.
So this is basically his I guess his approach to persuade you guys to fall for this Democratic Party's plans, futures, and what they're going to do for the people. So when you know things is getting out of hand, they got to bring you the Black Crusader. They got to bring you the well-adequate, soft-spoken, clean-cut black man, the image that every black woman want their child to be like. This is literally Jesus in the flesh for black people. I remember somebody said, these are the pictures that's on the wall. Jesus, Obama, and Martin Luther King. Now, I know you guys are going to say, where do I stand? I stand with nobody, but if I had to choose, I would rather be with Trump than be with a black man. Because what you guys don't understand is, see, they use spoken, soft spoken, they give you that feel good doctrine. But in reality, when you look at the economy and you look at the condition of America right now as we speak, under a democratic control, you see the destruction. You see the disconnect. You see the inflations. You see the loss of jobs. You see the loss of homes. You see the high rates of incarceration. You see mass shootings. You see all of these things. All of these things happen under their watch. All of it. When you see what's being told for children to speak when you see what's being told to children to be taught and what they got to learn and what they got to now accept as the normalcy in America, that's all under the Democratic watch. All of it. And I posted up a video with the sister just breaking it down, talking about the educational system, talking about how, the economy is at its lowest it has ever been. And it's always been in a situation, when these people are in power. But I don't want to make it about me. This is for you guys to really process this stuff too. Process it through, Now, let's dive into number 2, the Kamala Harris economic plans. I really want you guys to listen to this. And I cannot make this stuff up. Let's go.
2 days ago, Donald Trump was here in North Carolina. He said he was going to talk about the economy.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but it's the grin for me that scares me the most. It's that grin. It's when you see somebody smile like that, smile, and have the eyes that she has. Just look carefully. Let me run that back. Look how it starts. Okay?
2 days ago, Donald Trump was here in North Carolina. He said he was going to talk about the economy. I think you all watched. You know what I'm about to say. But he offered no...
So she said he offered no serious plans. Mind you, no serious plans about the economy. Here's a person that's already in office, in a position to do something, is not doing nothing, but it's telling you about what the next man is supposed to do when he comes on board while she's already on board. She's already on the ship. And if the old man ain't driving it right, your job as a vice president to say, listen, old man, you got to take a seat. Let me grab the keys. Let me do something. No. You know what she's doing? She's having barbecues with Q-Tip playing in the background, dancing for you niggas to tell you she's black. Oh, let's continue.
To reduce costs for middle-class families. No plan to expand access to housing or health care. And that...
Mind you, her own senior leader, the El Captain, is in position right now and did none of that. They didn't do nothing of that and no notion whatsoever. But she's going to take the lead. She's going to step in front because she's already behind him. She's going to step in front and going to fix the problems that her captain is doing and have yet to fix. So it's her turn to show the people that she's going to fix it. I can't make this stuff up. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Actually, I think for most of us, was not surprising. Because we already know his plans. We know the Project 2025 agenda.
And the Project 2025 agenda was put together by the Biden administration. Let me say that again. The Project 2025 agenda was put together by the Biden administration, which she's a part of. This is what you call psychological control. He that controls the mind controls the spine. This is how they control your mind. Psychological control. Project 2025 was put together and brought to the table of the Biden administration. But they got to use that because they know that this is something that's very concerning for Black people. But they got to make it seem like this is Trump's doing when the bill was put on the desk of the Biden administration, which she's a part of, not us. Let us continue.
So there's a choice in this election. Donald Trump's plans to devastate the middle class, punish working people, and make the cost of living go up for millions of Americans.
But the cost of living went up under your watch. Under your watch, under your guys' watch, the cost of living went up. But you want to use the man who's not in position, who's not even president, as the downfall for what you guys did. And watch you Black folks go running like Speedy Gonzalez to go vote for this madness and fall for this. A person that's already in position of power and done absolutely nothing. Nothing. I repeat, nothing. 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 Let us continue. Oh, that was just one. Let's play the other one, guys.
There's a serious housing shortage. In many places, it's too difficult to build, and it's driving prices up. As president, I will work in partnership with industry to build the housing we need, both to rent and to buy. We will take down barriers and cut red tape, including at the state and local levels. And by the end of my first term, we will end America's housing shortage by building 3 million new homes and rentals.
So by the end of her term, which means 4 years, she's going to build 3 million houses. What 3 million houses is going to put an end to what housing issue? When you got migrants running rapid through the community, you're paying thousands of dollars. These niggas is living rent-free. We got homeless people here in New York City. I could take you to the city right now. One of these days, I'm going to take you to the city so you can see just how much homeless people is in New York City. And matter of fact, I'll take it up a notch. I will take a walk with you guys to Wall Street so you guys can see it firsthand. Wall Street, where the money capital is, and you're going to see homeless people, and you're going to see rich individuals walk past them like they're nothing. But here, this woman is telling you guys, that she's about to have 3 million homes. 3 million. So is it what, 50,000 homes, 10,000 homes for each state? Because there's 50 states in America. And out of all those 50 states, there's more than 3 million people that's dealing with housing issues. There's more than 3 million people that's living under their means. There's over 3 million people that's struggling to get a meal. And you talking about within 4 years, you're going to establish 3 million. I understand if you said within my term every year, I'm going to have 4, 5, 6, 7 million houses built. Shorty said in 4 years, she's going to have 3 million, which the population is over 80 million people, or probably like 250 million Americans living right now. And she's only giving y'all 3 million on her first term. So I guess the next term is going to be another 3 million. So let's just say she was president for 2 terms. That makes 8 years. And she did 3 million each year. That means in 8 years, she only gave you guys 6 million houses. So in 8 years, 6 million houses. Yeah. I'll leave that for you. Let her finish. Let her finish.
That are affordable for the middle class.
And everything is about the middle class. What about the lower class? Isn't affordable housing for it's not for the middle class? Affordable housing is not for the middle class. Affordable housing is for those that's living under the means. That's what affordable housing is. Middle class people don't have affordable housing issues. But everything is targeting the middle class, middle class, middle class, middle class. What about the underclass? What about the underprivileged? What about those that's living in the projects, suffering, going through their trials and tribulations? What about those individuals? Let's talk about the fentanyl that's making an outbreak here in the United States. Where is it coming from? Who owns these factories? Who's allowing these things to come here? Let's talk about the millions and billions of dollars that's being sent overseas while they got people right here suffering. You guys got to make these things make sense. You have to make these things make sense. While we over here suffering, going through whatever, you got a lady that's promising you guys 3 million houses in 4 years when there's over 100 million people. And if there's 275 million people, half of that is going through difficult times, financial times, economic struggle. And you said 3 million. And y'all applaud that. Y'all said this. Come on now. Come on now. Stop allowing these people to mess with your mind. This is what you call psychological control. This is psychology at its highest order. Play with your emotions and then touch the things that's going to feed your dopamine. This is what you call a political high. And it's the same script over and over and over and over again. Let me show you the other one. Let me show you what's going on under their watch. It doesn't stop. Let me show you.
2 days ago.
Let me show you.
Told ya America wasn't ready for the Latin American criminal. Right now, as we're speaking, there are 2 apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado that have been taken over by Venezuelan gang members, right? To the
Venezuela gang members. I wonder how they got here.
point where they told the landlord, bro, you come around here, man, we're going to take your life, we're going to take your family's life, right? Landlord's scared. Landlord go to local law enforcement and say, no, we could do about these squatters. Go to the squatter laws, bro, right? He says, man, try to contact the FBI. FBI say, hey, my man, that ain't our problem, right? The Department of Homeland Security said, that ain't our problem, bro. The landlord is just like, yo, what the hell is going on? What do I do? Bro, these dudes are collecting rent on behalf of the landlord in the building. And every single time somebody moves out of one of the apartments, they're bringing in more Venezuelan migrants into it. Talking about they're patrolling the building with guns. Like, what? In America? No way. That shit sounds like something out of a movie, bro. No freaking way that's happening right now. Imagine being that landlord, bro. He probably calling the bank like, hey, yo, yeah, man, the Venezuelan migrants got your mortgage payment. It was the Venezuela who? You owe us that money. You better pay up, bro. There's nothing he could do about it either, man. Because if he try to do something about it, he's going to get locked up. Yo, Yo, I'm sorry, a lot of y'all don't like this, man. But if you're still convinced that the USA don't need a motherfucker like Trump, you gotta be fucking crazy, man. Trump is the only one that's gonna be aggressive enough, man, to come up with him and be like, all right, everybody get the fuck out, man, kicking doors down and shit, sending everybody over there, man, deporting everybody. At this point, man, it's needed. Whether you like Trump or not, whether you are a Democrat, it don't matter what you are, man. Shit is getting fucking bad, man. And if you think it's not gonna affect you, just give it enough time. Give it enough time, man, because it's only starting.
So, give it enough time. It's only starting. This will be at your front door. It's already happened in Chicago. Like I was telling you, you Chicago young bucks. The reason why they're bringing these crates and all of that into your neighborhood so you can pick it up and shoot them up, because when they bring them gangs over here, you're not gonna be strong enough to fight that off. This is gonna be a nationwide sweep. All you wanna be drill rappers, wanna be gangsters, wanna be tough guys, just know every time one of you is dead, every time one of you is put in jail, just know your mother, your daughter, your son is gonna be defenseless, and they're going to come and they're gonna kick the doors down, and the laws is in place where they don't even have to move. People are living in people's houses 3 years. I remember having a situation, took 3 years for this person to move. Mind you, 3 years. That's 3 years of you having to chip in and pay the bills that you purchased something for it to pay for itself. I can't make this stuff up. This is all under the Democratic watch, and this is what you guys want. This is what you guys is gonna go running for come November. This is what you guys want to support. So now these people are just owning buildings. Wait until they start owning blocks. Wait until they start owning communities. You see them right now. They just scoping, watching out, seeing who got the money, seeing who's this. When I went to the basketball game, I got my jewelry on and all that, and all of them is on their bikes. You know what I'm saying? They doing all of this Uber drive and all that. You should have seen how they was looking. It was looking like easy money, but I give them that look. I wish you would. I wish you would. Oh my G's, I wish you would. Listen, I'm gonna beat the brakes off one of these dudes. I promise you. But this is where we at. This is where we at. This is where we are at. Are you guys really ready? This is what you wanting? This is what you voting for? This is what you voting for. This is how they got you rejecting a man. When the man was here, none of these things was going on. Mind you, all of this, the migrants, the inflation, the job loss, the housing situations, all of this is happening right now under the Democratic Party, under her watch. She is next in command, and not one thing has she done besides give you a Q-Tip song and tell you she used to listen to Tupac smoking weed, and you niggas is running with that, thinking that this is the holy grail. And I'm not into politics, but I'm tired of these people taking advantage of my people. I'm tired of it. Which leads to the final thing. Religion. I'm just tired. I'm tired to see my people in this condition. We are falling for European narrative, European ideologies, European theologian teachings. All of this is not of our culture. Black people is calling God him, Father, Lord, this. The Father said this. Monotheism, this, which is not even in our nature, bro. It's not in our nature. All through civilization, we had multiple higher powers. The very book that you guys read in the beginning, it says, let us create man in our image. But yet you still run around with Father. You still run around with he, this. And then you want to associate this ideology with the creators of this universe on a high level of disrespect. And when you try your best to correct brothers because of the damage religion has done to the people, our people will find every reason to not take heed because listen, nah, they did this. You know, they can't change the word. The devil can't change everything. I'm tired of hearing that. It's like, my mans, what you mean they can't change everything? The names is different. They changed Israel. They changed Akobi. They changed this. They changed that. Everything is changed. Everything. 80% lies, 20% truth. 80% lies, 20% truth. And I'm just being generous. 20% truth. This book is not our book, bro. It is not. Because this book is something that we've done read, we done followed, we done prayed on, we done studied, we know every single precept, we know everything, but yet here we are still in the same condition. While I'm watching the entire world advance, but we're the only ones that's digressing. And the reason why we are embracing this digression is because we believe that we're going to be saved at the end, that we're going to receive a reward at the end. You're not going to receive nothing. You're not going to receive absolutely nothing. The only thing you're going to receive is a death certificate. I repeat, the only thing you're going to receive is a death certificate. The only way this madness is going to stop, it has to be a worldwide combat. It has to be that. You wasting your time trying to figure out which island you want to go to. You need to go find out where these people dwell so we can take them down. And guess what? They are well prepared. They waiting for us. They waiting. They laugh every day and say, these niggas is still falling for this. Keep it up a notch. When they see that you got an inch of waking up, they block you. They throw certain things at you. They'll give you a black president, a former black president. They'll give you everything, anything to keep you distracted, to keep you in a state of confusion and division. That's why politics is all about division. You're going to get those that are going to vote for Trump. You're going to get those that vote for Kamala. And then you're going to get those that don't want no parts. The ones that don't have no parts are the ones that are being silent, are the ones that's being attacked, are the ones that's, and these people that don't have no parts are the ones that's basically focusing on religion, thinking that, listen, I don't got no parts of that. I put my trust in God. They putting their trust in God. Meanwhile, God ain't not even getting you out of these circumstances. We're stuck here dealing with the same nonsense every single day. Get on your knees, pray 5 times, face the east, face the west, look up, look down, hold your hands, do this, do all of that, say kumbaya, keep the commands, doing all of this. We did all of that. We did every single thing, but not a single soul has got to the next level. We are in the same circumstances that we was 10 years ago. Same. As we getting older with age, getting gray hairs, slowing down, we're still in the state of confusion because we're still in the state of sit back. And we'll say things like, Sunini got this, Sunini got that, God got this, Jesus got this, Yahweh Shai got this, Yahweh Shu got this. We saying all of these names. But we're not looking at what's the real problem. We're not looking like, yo, son, now we really out here jacked up, bro. We really out here messed up. We really got to get it together. We really got to come together. We really got to fix ourselves. We really got to check ourselves in the mirror. We really got to check ourselves. We really got to connect with our ancestors. Niggas want to go take trips out of everywhere outside of going to the Holy Land and go speaking to the people so you can find yourself, so you can elevate the next up and coming generation, not keep us in a state of another congregation. We leave one congregation to go to another congregation to have the same situation, same conversation, same thing over and over again. We're just switching the names. Same story, just switching the names. Switching the names and presenting a different narrative. And you're wondering why we are still in these circumstances, people. You're wondering why we're still in these circumstances. No religion formed against us shall ever prosper. It will always be destroyed. And it's destroying anybody that's participating in it. You will be destroyed because your creators that created the whole entire universe never a day in their lives created anything called religion. Religion came with the fallen. Religion came with the children of the fallen. Religion came with the Europeans. Religion came with the heathens. Religion came with the Europeans. That's where religion comes from. Religion does not come from black and brown people. And even the Europeans will tell you that. That's why on Sunday, you go to church, they go watch football. That's why on Saturdays, you go to worship Saturn. That's where you get Saturday from. That's where you get the Sabbath from. You understand? It coming from these people. Everything about us. Remember, South Africa was brutally colonized by the Jewish forces, by Cecil Rhodes. Okay? That's why your entire land is now renamed into all Jewish. You got Johannesburg. You got Kruger. You got Krugerville. They hijacking everything. Changing the names, putting this, putting that. They got to make everybody believe this Hollywood story. The greatest story ever told was put into the Biblos, man. Now look at us, man. We over here arguing about doctrines, guys. My doctrine is the truth. Get out of that doctrine, follow this doctrine, and we're gonna just sit back and wait. So the creators is waiting for all of us to come together, but we can't even come together to build a goddamn community. But yeah, you telling us that we all gotta come together and wait and call on the creator's name, and something is gonna come to us. You believe this? Yeah. If you think religion is the way, man, the creators is going to remove you out the way, because we ain't got no time. The clock is ticking. The judgment is the very existence, the remaining black and brown people on this earth. That's the judgment. That's the judgment. So please, people, wake up, do better, focus, seek pure righteousness, man. Seek your ancestors, man. Study African literature, man. Study African literature. Put down the European nonsense, man. Please, I beg you. Call on the creator's name, the creator's name. And I is mentioned 2 times. Sunini Nanini is not a singular person's name. That is a lie. When you speak to the people in Africa, they don't have those type of names. My son's name is a Issa Closer name. And it's not mentioned 2 times to be one person. That is hypocrisy. That is a lie. That is European deception. You cannot associate. I repeat, you cannot associate African literature and culture with European ideology. It does not go hand in hand. We are 2 different people. And the rise of the Bantus won't be televised. But hey, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Get yourself some No Harris shirt, No Trump shirt. Get yourself a shirt, man. Subscribe to the channel if it's your first time, man. We trying to get to 100 million subscribers. That's the goal. If there's 7.5 billion people on this earth, then that means we need to touch at least 700 million. That's the goal. And if it's your first time, I hope it's not your last time. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, that means I'm still on your mind. That means we got to stay on that grind, because it's time to shine. Hey, you better get yours, because you know I'm going to get mine. And if I said this once, let me say it again. I am him, Junes, the NBIC, a.k.a. Mr. Keep My Foot on you heathens, you he-grows, and the newly installed heathenites snacks. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Listen to the creator say one time for the one time. One half of the creators. And I'ma holler at y'all. One.